Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, for Sukhari. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Rhys Lenne. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to bout number 6 of the evening. This fight brought to you by Ziggy's Eatery. 5 by 2-minute rounds in the junior welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Alex Castamonidis, head of Yoshin Martial Arts, an official weight of 62.90 kilograms. A fight record, 10 fights, 9 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Preston, ladies and gentlemen, Sukhari. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by John Miller, out of the Super Fight Gym, an official weight of 64 kilograms. He's had 9 fights and fights out of St. Kilda. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhys Lenne.
I'm assuming he's over here training. 10 fights is an interesting record. I don't know. He just looks. He looks a little bit more experienced than that. But at the end of the day, both boys are in their 5 2-minute rounds. The big thing.
Motherland. So this is no shock to him. We'll see how he performs.
Of course, Yoshin Martial Arts here in Victoria is a strong gym. Both fighters very measured, and you see that experience there with just how calm, easy they are. Nobody's coming out too fast, no nervous energy.
First southpaw of the night too, Dane.
Yeah, that's it. You know, but I like what I'm seeing from Rhys early on. This is the first time I'll see Rhys fight, but he's the only one from the red corner who hasn't run out 100 miles an hour. So
hopefully he can break the curse of the red corner for this evening.
That's a big leg kick there by the Thai boy Buck.
It's one thing you won't see from Donnie Miller's boys, Dane, is very much traditional Thai training. Start slow, really bring it home, and Donnie's absolutely passionate about it. And of course, he's just come back. He's had a good 3-week break over in the motherland with his family.
Yeah, he's the real deal. He's all his boys. He really encourages the traditional Thai style, which is always great to see. But and they don't back away from the challenge too. So this is shaping up to be a good one.
These fighters fighting at 64 kilograms, and I'll tell you what, they look every ounce of it. Both fighters look much bigger than 64 kg. And Buck's he's just whittling away at Rhys. He's taking it very slow, very calm, measuring his shots, but he is scoring every time.
Yeah, it's interesting. Every time I'd fight Thais, I'd always try and upset them with hands. You know, the majority of them kickers. They fear the same thing when they're coming over on a plane and they're fighting a Westerner. They're always worried about the hands. I used to make them really worry about it. Never tried to really match them kicking at the start, especially. Even rounder.
Very good.
Around their head. Don't try and match them with kicking, and then we'll try to assess as the rounds go on.
Show respect there between the fighters. Rhys throwing a couple of feints, but Buck's not being flustered at all. Nice teep. And Rhys keeps throwing that big right kick, and he really wants to find a home for it, but it's not connected yet. Dane, I'd like to see what happens if he can actually nail that. Rhys gets down and trying to lift Buck up.
Yeah, interesting to see Buck just knocking his knees out. Very, very smart grappling there. He can't set with his feet. You know, it's good to see that in the grapple, and it's just another little asset that he's got in his bag of tricks.
He was just dropping his weight down too, Dane, which is hard. You know, if your fighter's there in the grapple and all of a sudden they're dropping your weight down, your natural instinct is to try and hold them back up again. It's just a natural reflex, so it takes a bit out of him.
Yeah, nice little kick then holding it up, push kick there by Rhys. It's good experience shown beyond his fight.
And that right kick might be telling later on in this fight, Dane. He keeps firing it off, and it's starting to find its home, but Buck gets a very nice sweep. Beautiful takedown there.
Yeah, super calm. Buck just, those takedowns are very, very good, well scoring. So he's just building as we go on, the boy from Thailand.
And you can just see just the level of energy that he doesn't expend. You know, everything is so measured from Buck. And he seems to do things so effortlessly. That's a sign of a true Thai fighter.
Yeah, very calm, very strong. Don't show your opponent or the judges that if you're injured, they've got the best poker face. So and he is just building and building. Nice little push over there by Rhys.
And tell me, as a fighter, Dane, when you are fighting against somebody who has got that discipline to maintain focus and maintain that poker face, what does that do to you psychologically?
You just got to find a way, mate. You know, it doesn't matter what they're doing. You just got to make it your fight and try and upset them. Third and then the fourth round, they really put it on, and if they're ahead, they just keep the win in the fifth. So, be interested to see if Buck starts really turning it up now. And you know, the boys from St Kilda will be aware of that. Thai stylists themselves, Don Miller, so they'll be ready for him to come in now.
Rhys is putting on a little bit of pressure early on, coming forward, light on his feet, throwing good legs. Buck's returning the favour, beautiful inside leg kicks. Beautiful takedown, and that really has been telling through the fight. Buck's just nailing those takedowns.
Yeah, I'd like to see the boy in the red corner, you know, Rico. I'd like to see him start using more hands. You know, he's not phasing the Thai at all with his kicks, as we can see. Just get another sweep. I'd like to start seeing him mixing it up with his hands and try and get his elbows in there a little bit more, because his kicking's getting caught out here.
Yeah, and his right shin started to look a little bit banged up, and he was a little bit ginger when he got up after just being taken down again. So you're right, Tony, he needs to mix it up.
And although it doesn't always look a lot, those sweeps and landing so hard on the deck, they really do take it out of you, don't they, Dane?
Yeah, getting up and down. Like, I used to try and get people on the ground all the time in the grapple, because if you're getting up and down psychologically, it shows the judges are strong. They have to get up, they have to get down. It actually does take it out of you a little bit more. Beautiful kick, leg kick there. And you can see that he is starting to get a bit ginger on that leg, Rhys.
And the back of his left leg as well. A couple of times those kicks from back have taken out the back of the supporting leg. So
yeah, you know, it's always southpaw versus orthodox. Copping leg kicks on that back leg, you're not really used to it, and it does hurt. And you can see it welting up on his front leg too. Beautiful
left elbow there from Buck.
Spinning back elbow there from Rhys.
Oh, beautiful elbow there from Buck. Into the clinch. Both fighters just showing so much heart. What a fantastic round.
And this wasn't rehearsed.
Made you eat your words there.
This wasn't rehearsed, and I'm damn sure he didn't hear me.
Well done,
but he's probably looked down and gone, shit.
Big inside leg kick there by Buck, just to open up the fourth round, and again.
And it's so strong, it nearly got another takedown. And Rhys has been firing that right leg all night long, but he's just not timing it right. He's not getting it where it needs to be.
Yeah, I think experience-wise, he might be a little bit overwhelmed here, Rhys, but he's still in there. He's still going for it. He's taking some big shots. As the tide catches there, I thought we were going to get another sweep, and we do that.
The Oracle has it.
And he pulled that kick when Rhys was on the ground, and you could see the expression on Rhys's face was like, whoa, that one was coming, but he pulled it. So,
oh,
good teep there from Rhys.
Very well timed. Ty just smiles it off.
Rhys is a bit tentative now. He's not coming forward quite as hard. Beautiful teep there, right to the solar plexus.
You know, Buck's midsection and his left arm's reddened up a little bit, so Rhys's kicks have been getting through.
Spinning elbow attempt there by Rhys, just a little bit off the mark. And he's keeping the Thai away now with that push kick. He just needs to attack off it. Once again, sound like a broken record. I'd like to see him put his hands into it a little bit more.
Nice right straight there from Rhys. Big left hand there from Buck. And Buck's just chasing him around the ring now. That's got to be scoring well against Rhys. Just having Buck run around after him. We've seen Rhys in many battles before, and he has been absolutely punished, and he always comes back. But we really need him to lift his game now. With 1 round left, Dane, what can he do to
on the edge of their seats? But you'll be looking forward to going back down memory lane. Big thanks once again to Ziggy's Eatery, the best burgers in town, around the corner here in Balaclava.
And it's fantastic to see the guys at Ziggy's. They've actually got their processes down so well that they're now franchising. So anyone interested in a successful business, get in contact with them. This is the 5th and final round. What can Rhys do?
Oh,
beautiful body kick.
Yeah. He caught it. He got caught with an elbow at the top there, and then he just sent that body kick in, and he's now found a home for it. And it's hurt Rhys, but he's a tough lad. His boys told me that earlier. Nice push kick there by Rhys. He needs a leg kick through his troubles.
Nice headshot there from Buck. Beautiful takedown yet again.
That's what, 4 or 5 now? Easily.
At least. And that's got to be scoring heavily against Rhys.
Just Buck's timing is sensational. Every time Rhys just lifts the leg up, he just sweeps it out from under him. Just beautiful technique.
And that's it. It's the right amount of pressure at the right place. The crowd's starting to get very excited now. Big leg kick there. Rhys is starting to breathe a bit heavier.
Yeah, Buck's just really just chopping away at the legs.
And that's really been the story of this fight, hasn't it, gents? Buck's just been so strategic, just like a sniper, just taking each shot that he wants.
Yeah, you can see the difference in kicks there from the time. That's been the story all night.
Oh, and another takedown. Surely that's got to be it. Big smile from Rhys. Cartwheel kick, which is illegal. And it's all over.
Trevor Lawler spoiling the fun, telling the guys to put the cartwheel kicks away here at Rebellion Muay Thai. Impressive performance from Buck. Tell you what, Rhys Lenne, as you said, Dane, it was a step up. Buck was a...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. Your winner via unanimous points decision. Blue corner, Buck Sukhari.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, fight fans across Australia and around the world. No surprises. Buck Sukhari taking away the win from Rhys.